What's up, you guys? It's your boy Swole Trades. Here today, I'm going to show you guys how to load contracts on Thinkorswim, how to use the Thinkorswim desktop active trader, explain the price ladder, and a lot of the things you'll be using on the day-to-day on Thinkorswim, and also how to get set up here to make it the easiest, quickest setup possible. All right. So first, go onto the Discord, or you can DM me to get this link. If you go on 9/21/2023 on Learning Center, you just click this link right here, and it'll open up, right? So it'll open up like this, and you'll click View in Thinkorswim right here. Let it open, right? And then once you log in into Thinkorswim, you'll get this little box that pulls up, right? So here's my Thinkorswim logged in, and here's the box that comes from when you press that link. So the next step is to slide your flexible grid, and let's say we just slide it from here, grab the flexible grid, and put it on top of here. And then it'll populate into this. Now, once you've dragged it over to your flexible grid on the charts tab, right? We're on the charts tab, flexible grid. Then you hit these 6 boxes right here, show grid actions, and then save it as whatever you want to name it, right? And then once you load in and sign in, it'll go automatically to this layout here, right? So that's how you get this layout. And on this layout, we have a chart. So here is a chart of whatever it is that we load into this box here. Right now it's a Tesla 182.50 call, and this is a 2-minute chart. We can change the time frame on the chart by hitting the little T2M right here and changing it to 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, or you can also customize it here as well, right? So here we're on the 2 minutes. So there's a chart. Here on the bottom will be the times and sales, which will show what transactions are occurring. And here's the price ladder, right? Here is a level 2 data, and here is the execution buttons. So where you buy and sell. So this is one-click execution. So this is the fastest way to get it in and out of trades and is the most recommended way, right? So now when we say loading contracts, that is preparing the contract to buy. So I'll show you guys how to do that. You go here into trade, and it'll pull up onto all products, and you can type in any ticker. So for example, Google, right? That'll be GOOGL, and then you hit Google, and then it'll pull up the options chain here. So let's say I want to load the June 28th, 2024 strike. I would open this tab up right here, and then here are all the strikes here, right? And you can change how many you see based off this tab right here, right? So here's all the strikes. Let's say 180 call. Calls would be on this side, and puts would be on this side. And here we could see the bid price and the ask price, right? And on the put side, we could see the bid price on that and the ask price. So if we want to load the 180 calls, we'll just go here and add to watch list. And then we'll just add it to whichever watch list we have. Your guys may say default since you may not have made a watch list before, but you could add it to any watch list and name it whatever you want. I'm going to add it to main watch, and then see it populates right here, right? So from here on the watch list, you can load multiple contracts and be able to trade them using the buttons here, right? So let's say I want to load up the Tesla calls as well. So Tesla, let's say 180 calls, boom. Now I've loaded 2 different options contracts for 2 different stocks, right? One for Google and one for Tesla. So when I click here, it auto populates it onto these other grid spaces, right? So here, if you see, I clicked on Google, so it's Google 180 call, Google 180 call here, Google 180 call, Google 180 call. If I go to Tesla, it changes. So make sure you don't change the linkages of this unless you knowingly want to change it for your own preference, right? But otherwise, keep it on 4, so whatever you click here loads in there. So if you want to buy 10 contracts of Tesla, you just click 10 and then press buy, and it'll buy at the ask. And then either sell bid or sell market, or you could buy market as well, right? Depending on what we're doing. Most of the time it will be buy ask and sell the bid, right? So that's how you load contracts, and that's how you buy and sell. So it's really super easy. You just need to listen. So if it's Tesla 180 calls, for example, then you'll load up Tesla 180 calls and you'll just sit here ready to press buy. But just be careful because as soon as you press buy, it'll instantly send your order, right? So you want to make sure you're ready to get in and ready to get out when you're clicking something. Okay, so that's how you do it. Super simple. It was just a couple of steps. Either one, you can DM me to get the link to get this layout, or you could go on the Discord on the date I showed and just click the link, drag it over to Flexible Grid, save it for yourself, and then go into trade and type in whatever ticker you want. Right click to load your option onto your watch list. And then once you load your option, if me or John are saying Google 180 call, we're getting filled, then you'll just go on how many contracts you want here. You just adjust it, let's say 10, and then you press buy. And then when you're ready to sell, you'll press sell. And then you can see the chart right here. You can see the level 2 data right here where people are putting their bids and where they're willing to sell, what's the ask price, and what is the size of those contracts. And then here on the times and sales, you'll see all these orders being filled as they're getting filled. And the buyer meets the seller or the seller meets the buyer. So yeah, pretty simple. And this is basically all you need to trade options on Thinkorswim. This is the easiest and best way. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.